We're back in the print room. It's currently 12:25 in the morning, and I'm hoping to get it all done by 3 a.m, get 4 hours sleep before the kids jump on me. This first video is going to be a piece together because we've just had COVID rip through us all, so we'll go through what we've got here to do. There is so much to do. How much we get done tonight versus tomorrow, I'm not sure, but there is a hell of a lot to do. So, let's spin it around and let's have a look. Alright, so we have a whole shipment here of filament from Citiment, which is what I've really enjoyed printing with as of late. I used to print mostly Eson, that was all Eson up there, and now it feels like the Citiment is growing and replacing the Eson. Price is good, the colour range is good, stock, it's just, yeah, enjoy it. So another shipment of that's got to go up on the things, got some clickers. We've got empty the printers. I am completely backlogged on stuff I have to package at the moment. It is just full. These products need to go in a shipping box, so I've got to make a shipping plan, and that's all got to go into Amazon. If people are interested in what that is, let me know in the comments and I can explain shipping plans and stuff. But short version of shipping plan is you've got to tell Amazon how many of something you're sending in and go from there. And then my daughter's meant to be taking some empty spools for a school project, so we'll do that as well. But yeah, as you can see, we have so little floor space left and so little storage space left. So hoping once we get back, we're going to clear up the top here, because that's just crap, and all the packing supplies and the retail boxing and all that is going to live up the top. But for now, let's get through all this. This entire box is just grey. So I think I'm going to close this up. Put this entire box up there, like that. Like It's one box empty. Now, because we've got an Amazon shipment tomorrow, I don't know if they're all going to fit, but we'll find out. That's 6. Obviously, these are the old Australia Post things. I use these when I'm dropping at the post office, but I also use them just around here. Oh, mate. They fit. They fit, and I can fit 2 more in there perfectly. I don't think I could have asked for better. So I'm very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. Alright, so let's flip around and have a look. So we've got some new colours. This one I'm super happy with. This is called Watermelon. This is muted red. And then there is a red. So you can actually see the difference. It's very close to red, but it's a bit nicer. It's green. can just see. And it goes black. Green, black. Here's dual color silk. It is spectacular. He also does a crush series, which I really like because you don't need a hardened nozzle for. And you can see the, if you can see the glitter in that. But it's really, really nice. I've got a few of these. I'm going to do a few more. So hoping to have these with the tea lights in them. However, the tea lights need certification, safety certification, and I either have to find it from where I bought them. Don't know how that's going to go. I don't know how much it's going to cost, because from what I've heard, it's in the couple of $1,000 mark for the certification. I think they're called ISO standards, and you have to get them certified because they have button batteries in the little tea lights. So that's a bit of a snafu for me to push them onto Amazon. So I may have to work out what we're going to do there. Yeah, I thought just having the warning labels and everything on there was ample. Naive of me, because I've been selling so before this, I used to manufacture and sell on Amazon, but that wasn't 3D printed stuff. That was mass-made China to Amazon. So I probably shouldn't have been as naive and as hopeful, and I really should have just gone down the rabbit hole first. And what I call it is a virtual run, which is basically, right, I've made the product, I'm adding it into Amazon, and then going through the whole process of adding it without actually having the product, and seeing what extra fields open up as you add it to the Amazon range. Because on Amazon, as you click, yes, it has this, no, it has that, yes, it's this, yes, it's that, other boxes and other fields pop up. Some of them are optional, most of them are optional, but every now and again you get some that are actually required. And as you drill down, if it's something that needs a certification or a standards sheet, it'll tell you there and then. Had I have done that first, I wouldn't have bucket full of these things or a box full of these things to try and sell. So yeah, that was a really poor mistake on my part. So my suggestion, if you're listing on Amazon and it's not a product you've made yet, definitely go down the rabbit hole of adding it to Amazon, just saving your listing as a draft. You don't have to upload the photos at that point. You can just save as draft and add all the fields in, answer all the questions, and see if you hit any roadblocks that are going to cost you money to have that product on the platform. Because if you do, then you got to make the decision. Do I want to sink $1,500, $2,000 into this just to get the certification, or am I dropping it and going to a different product? My guess is most times you go to a different product. This is especially careful in the kids area. So if you're selling something on Amazon and you see a lot of people listing not suitable for under 3 or 14 years and up, you can list that. But if your product is intended for a child and it can be interpreted, however you say the bloody word, as being for a child, then Amazon will pull and hold your listing. It'll unpublish it. You'll get your inventory stranded, and then you'll have to go through the compliance process. If you don't do that, then you either have to remove or destroy your stock. Generally, you just remove it and it comes out. But yeah, so be careful. There's a lot of people that are saying, 14 and up. If you have a product that you think kids are going to play with, you can't just do 14 and up, but in all your descriptions have it's wonderful for kids. At some point, they tend to get pulled up. So you need to aim those at adults. And you have to have the word adult in your description, adult there. You can't have kids. Now, there's a grey area. So if you intend to still want to sell it to kids older than 3, That's okay. You just got to hope that the customer's aware that 10-year-old, 12-year-old can play with the item. There's heaps of toys at retailers, commercial retailers, that are not certified, that say not suitable for under 3, and and they sell them. Just Amazon has this thing that basically, if it's for a child, they're going well above and beyond in terms of what they want for certification. Now, there is things where you can say, oh, my toy complies with it, and not have it tested. Well, you can say it complies with it. I've seen some of these, and because in the products I used to sell, which were chemical based, there was a lot of certification and a lot of material safety data sheets, MSDS and SDS sheets. If you miss one thing in there, you're screwed royally. And it may even come to the point, if you're large enough to have business insurance, your insurance may not cover you for that because you weren't compliant. So, not legal advice, just shit I've worked through in the past. So yeah, obviously do your own homework, but the best thing, if you're going to sell on Amazon, before you've done a fuck up like I have and printed all these products, go through the process, add it in, save it as draft, go through all your steps, and just see what the questions are and if you're going to hit a roadblock. It may be better you drop the product and go on to something else. It may be that the product is going to be immensely profitable and it's worth you jumping through their hoops and loops. Or you just sell it on your own website, you sell it on Etsy, eBay, you move on to other platforms. But yeah, Amazon is definitely getting far more stricter with its certifications. That's all. So, all right, I need to go do a shipping plan.